Welcome. You're tuned into Tangled Threads. If you're digging our content, hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you. Hey Reddit, I never thought I'd be posting here, but I guess life has a way of surprising you. So, buckle up because this story is a wild ride. My wife Emily and I have been married for 6 years. We met in college and hit it off immediately. She was this vibrant, bubbly girl who could light up a room with her smile. We had our ups and downs, like any couple, but I always thought we were solid. Fast forward to a few months ago, I started noticing some changes. Emily became more distant, spending more time on her phone, and suddenly had all these new friends from her yoga class. I didn't think much of it at first. I mean, everyone needs their space, right? Then, about 3 weeks ago, she started working late. Emily is a graphic designer and occasionally has tight deadlines, so I didn't question it at first. But then it became almost every night. She'd come home late, take a quick shower, and go straight to bed. No cuddling, no talking, nothing. I tried to brush it off, thinking maybe she was just stressed, but my gut told me something was off. I decided to do a little digging. I'm not proud of snooping, but sometimes you have to trust your instincts. One evening I checked her phone while she was in the shower. There it was, a string of messages from a guy named Jake. Jake works at the Subway down the road. We've ordered from there countless times, and he always seemed like a nice enough guy. But reading those messages, my heart sank. They were flirtatious, suggestive, and it was clear that they had been seeing each other for a while. I felt like I'd been punched in the gut. I couldn't believe she was cheating on me with the Subway guy. It was almost surreal. I decided to gather more evidence before confronting her. I took screenshots of the messages and started planning my next move. The following night, she told me she had to work late again. I told her I understood and kissed her goodbye. But instead of going back inside, I followed her. She drove straight to Subway. My heart was racing as I parked a few spots away and watched her go inside. I waited for about 10 minutes before walking in. I pretended to browse the menu, but I could see them in the back, talking and laughing. My blood was boiling. I ordered a sandwich to go and headed home, my mind racing with thoughts of revenge. I knew I had to hit her where it hurt, her pride. Emily is very conscious of her image and what people think of her. I decided to use that to my advantage. I spent the next few days planning my revenge. The following Saturday, we were supposed to host a small get-together with some friends and family. Emily had no idea I knew about her affair, so she was her usual cheerful self, preparing snacks and chatting with everyone. I waited until everyone had arrived and we were all settled in the living room. I stood up and cleared my throat. "Hey everyone, can I have your attention for a minute?" I began. Emily looked at me, puzzled. "I have something I need to share." I pulled out my phone and connected it to the TV. "Emily, I've always trusted you, and I thought we had a strong marriage. But it seems I was wrong." I then displayed the screenshots of her messages with Jake on the screen. The room went silent. Emily's face turned white as a sheet. She stammered, trying to come up with an excuse, but the damage was done. Our friends and family were in shock, some of them muttering in disbelief. I turned to her and said, "Emily, I loved you, and I thought we had something special. But you threw it all away for a guy who makes sandwiches. I hope it was worth it." I grabbed my pre-packed bag and headed for the door. As I was leaving, I heard her start to cry, begging me to stay and talk it out. But I was done. I needed to take care of myself first. I moved in with my brother for a while and started the process of filing for divorce. It's been a rough few weeks, but I'm getting through it. The support from my friends and family has been incredible, and I'm starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel. As for Emily, I heard through the grapevine that she tried to make things work with Jake, but it didn't last. I guess reality hit her hard. She's been reaching out, trying to apologize and make amends, but I'm not interested. Once trust is broken, it's hard to rebuild. So that's my story. Update 1. Hey Reddit, it's been a few months since I shared my story about catching my wife, Emily, cheating with the guy who works at Subway down the road. If you missed the original post, you can check it out here. I wanted to give you all an update on what's been happening since then. First off, I'm doing much better now. After the confrontation at our get-together, I moved in with my brother for a while. It was tough at first, but having the support of my family and friends made a huge difference. I've started going to the gym regularly, picked up some new hobbies, and even began dating again. It's amazing how much better life gets when you cut out the toxicity. I filed for divorce, and while it's been a slow process, things are finally moving forward. Emily, on the other hand, didn't take it well. She tried reaching out multiple times, sending long emails and leaving voicemails begging for another chance. But after what she did, there was no way I could ever trust her again. Now, here's the kicker. I recently heard from a mutual friend that Emily moved back to her hometown to live with her parents. I thought that was the end of it, but boy, was I wrong. Apparently, Emily decided to join a local community theater group to rediscover herself. The awkward part? She roped her parents into participating as well. From what I hear, the whole thing has been pretty chaotic and uncomfortable for everyone involved. To be honest, I had to laugh when I heard about it. It's such a bizarre and awkward situation, but I guess it's her way of coping. I'm just glad I'm not involved in any of it. As for me, I'm focusing on my own happiness and building a better future for myself. I've met someone new, and while it's still early days, things are looking promising. It's refreshing to be with someone who respects me and values honesty. Thank you all for the support and encouragement. Reading your comments and messages really helped me through one of the darkest times in my life. If there's one thing I've learned from this experience, it's that life goes on and it can get better if you take the right steps. Stay strong, everyone. Update 2. Hey Reddit, just wanted to drop a quick second update since my last post. Things have been looking up for me, and I've been feeling more positive about the future. After everything that happened with Emily, I needed some time to heal and focus on myself. I've been spending a lot of time with friends and family, getting back into my hobbies, and really working on becoming the best version of myself. But now, I think I'm ready to take the leap back into the dating world. I've signed up for a couple of dating apps and even have a few dates lined up. I'm excited but also a little nervous. It feels like a big step, but I'm looking forward to meeting new people and seeing where things go. I'm not in any rush to jump into a serious relationship, but I'm open to the possibilities. It's a strange feeling to be starting over, but it's also kind of exhilarating. Life has a funny way of throwing curveballs, but I'm learning to roll with the punches and make the best of it. Thanks again for all the support, Reddit. I'll keep you posted on how things go. Here's to new beginnings and finding happiness again. Cheers. I'm praying for you, man. Hope to see you back in the game again. Anyways, let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. When you subscribe, be sure to click the notification bell. Click here for more Tangled threads.